We're gonna start out.
We're gonna start out. What are we?
Thank you, Mom and Dad. It was Mother's Day yesterday.
They were getting it on.
Thanks, Mom, for 36 years ago, allowing the opportunity for Dad to let's get it on.
Even though, welcome back to the D Huff and Nasty Show.
D-Huff, Nasty.
Even though I don't like to think too much about the what's that noise? With my family, with my mom and dad. But anyway,
no, you don't want to think about that too much. Hey, what are we gonna talk about today, brother?
Well, what was Chris Berman doing the other night, buddy?
Chris Berman worked last night.
Oh, that's right. He's the only guy in the world that gets paid $1 million or $2 million that doesn't ever show up.
He shows up, like 5 weeks of the NFL season.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyway, Chris Berman works his second Sports Center shift of the year.
He doesn't do Sports Center the rest of the year. Here it is. It's May 14th.
He was retiring. That's what it was, so. But anyway, we got a lot.
Why would you retire? You got 15 days.
Yeah, you always see him playing in the pro-am golf tournaments and everything else. So.
Oh, they want to talk about the NFL?
So we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk a little NBA. They're in the big playoffs. There's 8 teams left in the NBA. We got a couple thoughts today. Anyway, Major League Baseball is off to a good start this year.
Surprising.
A lot of hitting going on. Pitcher's not doing so well. We got some soccer talk. My soccer specialist over here, D Huff's going to take care of that for us. We got a little golf. Cooch. Woo! A Moment with God's coming back. Riding dirty.
There's a moment with God every time.
There's
always
some
somebody.
Kind of moment with God.
And there's always somebody riding dirty.
Riding dirty. So, and then we got a little around and around we go. And then the best part of the show is at the very end. But stay tuned for it.
And you forgot about the flash shot.
I don't know what you're talking about. But
NHL.
Anyway,
NHL.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got hockey. 4 teams left in hockey. 4 teams. I'm all over the place. Thank you.
Down to 4.
Anyway, so what's going on in the NBA, buddy?
Well, Bron,
the big
gets the MVP.
The top dog. Bron's the top dog, isn't he?
He's the top. Well,
and hands down the best player in the game. What about Kevin Love?
What about Rondo?
No, Rondo's not as.
Rondo ended the season with 24 straight games with 10 plus.
Yes, it's a different discussion. You could give him the MVP.
This year, I guess LeBron was the best player in the league.
76ers get off to a slow start against Boston. I thought they were going to win that game the other night. It was a good game to watch. I thought the Sixers were going to hold them off and win 1-0 in Boston. Rondo. That's a good point on the Rondo.
Triple-double. His 8th in his career.
Do you,
second this year.
Do you cry when you peel onions, D-Huff?
I don't peel onions.
That's right. No, I really shouldn't. D-Huff hasn't seen a knife or a fork except that.
They don't allow me to
The
have
only
knives.
fork that he sees is the one he uses to eat.
I use butter knives to cut my steak.
Well, here's a little pointer for you. If you peel onions, if you ever get the opportunity to do that, if you chew gum, it keeps you from crying.
I might do that one day.
I also ran into another interesting fact. Guess how much money Americans spend on golf balls in the course of the year?
Millions. I don't know how many. But
try 630 million.
I spent one of them.
630 million. That's why I've got a tick in a precarious spot.
He got tick.
I got tick below.
I got itching.
The guy. Wow, he's got itching. We don't have to talk about that. Let's talk Major League Baseball, buddy.
Let's talk Major League Baseball. Let's start off with the man that's so far this year.
Big Daddy Josh Hamilton. You know what my thoughts are? Guzzle, buddy. Keep guzzling. Hit that glass dick.
Hey.
Keep guzzling. Keep doing what you do.
That's exactly what I was going to say. He drank.
You know what I mean?
He drank. He's back.
Did you see him sliding on the tarp the other day when the rain delay?
I bet the owner was like,
come on, guys.
I bet the owner's like, no.
Wait a second. No.
Hold on.
We are a franchise.
You're the best player in the game. Stop.
He is in a contract year, though. He's up for free agency at the end of the year.
No way.
You think they're going to
He's having a big year.
Imagine that. Information. Anyway, but you know who's also having a good week, at least for now, is Joey Votto.
Joey Votto
up here in Cincinnati. We've talked to Joey a few times. He's a good guy.
3 home runs yesterday.
3 of them. One was a big one.
Grand slam to
big
win.
Grand slam walk-off.
And then your boy, and the same as talking about walk-offs.
What's his name?
Giancarlo Stanton.
You know what? I'm going to call him Mike.
Did you see the swing?
Boom.
It reminded me of like an Albert Pujols just when he hit one.
That I researched, and I also saw down at the spring training camp at the Marlins.
I
didn't get a chance to talk to him.
He's warming up.
So, and hats off to the Dodgers. Keith Bell likes to blow saves and get wins.
That's how he does it. Dodgers are off to the best start.
That's
Go ahead, give him to him.
Well, Heath Bell, what he does is he both saves and wins.
Well, now they put him in the 8th inning. It's not safe. It's a hold opportunity.
It's a hold situation. So, anyway, what's going on? Our fantasy team is horrendous. We're 0-6. It's laughable. It's embarrassing. but I'm admitting it right now, and I can't.
I'm still wondering. Our team's starting to play though.
Anyway,
our team hasn't played all year.
That's right. They're going to start when it's going to be too late.
Ryan Braun showed up.
Kemp just got hurt.
He showed up at all the clubhouses of our players.
I got something big that's going to affect that Dodgers record. Kemp just got hurt, and it's a touchy.
He's been playing hurt.
It's a touchy hamstring.
That can last months.
Ooh,
if you try to keep bringing him back early, guess what?
If you've got him, trade him to us.
Yeah,
we'll take him.
Yeah, we'll take him.
We'll take him. Anyway.
Magic Johnson's like, hey,
tell me what's going on with this soccer you were telling me about earlier. I didn't get a chance to see it.
Manchester City has to win.
They like soccer.
Because Manchester United had already won, and they were tied. Same games, same wins, same losses, same decisions. They're down 3-2. They're down 2-1. They're down 2-1. They go into extra time, which is penalty time, stoppage time.
Stoppage time.
The 91st minute, they scored a tie it on a header on the corner.
Incredible.
And then, with 30 seconds left, they come down the field. Guy slides and kicks the ball to the other guy, and he smashes it through with 30 seconds left to win the league championship.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I bet they were going nuts.
Oh,
I bet they were going nuts. I bet the people got killed.
The complete crowd was on the field after the game.
In a much calmer sport.
Yeah.
In a much calmer sport.
I don't see him running onto the green, but...
Hands off to Manchester City.
Manchester City?
That's right.
Awesome.
Anyway, the Cooch holds off the field. It was actually a fun golf tournament to watch. I watched a little bit yesterday.
I just like watching the 17.
I thought Ricky Fowler was going to make it happen. The fidget man.
Nah.
Fidget man. That was funny. They shouldn't have done that. That poor guy. But anyway, screw him. You take that much time. That's you're gonna be scrutinized like that.
But that's even more hats off to Kuchar. He played with him yesterday. And all that fidgeting, and he still held on a two-shot win.
That's what I'm saying. You had to deal with all that, and the crowd was being really rude to him, and some would say he doesn't deserve it, but that's what you get. Step up to the ball and hit it. If you don't hit it well, oh well. But step up to the ball.
I got a question. If you went and asked Zach Johnson behind the scenes with no cameras,
he said I would have killed that slant eye.
Wow, he could have.
I'm sorry, that was inappropriate. Anyway, so we got to move on, dude. We are just screwing around again today.
Hey, slap shot.
Whoa,
we got 4 left.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Rangers play the Devils in the conference championship.
Left in hockey.
And the Kings play the Coyotes. They already beat them last night.
I like the Kings. They're playing so good.
What about it?
I'd like to see a Kings-Rangers matchup. You've got all the East and all the West together. Epic. Might save the sport of hockey. For some reason, nobody watches hockey. It's an amazing sport to watch, especially in the playoffs.
Because it's from Canada, and it's not.
It's not all from. It's from Canada initially, but I mean, there's a lot of. We have teams in all the big cities.
But baseball was made in the United States. Basketball was made in the United States. Football was made in the United States.
The Lord likes all those.
Canada made hockey, so nobody cares because it came from Canada.
The Lord likes all those sports.
He likes Strange Brew too.
Yes. Do you know who needs the Lord right now?
Yeah.
Long time. Tom Petty and this goes out to the Tom Petty and Heartbreakers fans across the nation and the world. Longtime bassist Donald Duck. Donald Duck Dunn. He's having a moment with God right now.
I was T-bowing and Mullen was good.
Wow,
yes.
you double teed him.
Well,
you double teed him.
They say he's God, so he might as well.
Anyway, and then so hats. A prayer for his family and
Tom Petty.
Lots of good music come out of that camp. Lots of hits.
Lots of hits.
And
there's Tom Petty sing at the funeral.
What happened what? Tell me about this. What's going on here?
Strangely enough, nobody saw this, but all of a sudden, 49 decapitated and mutilated bodies were found on the highway between Monterrey, Mexico, and the U.S. border yesterday. I saw a picture.
You know what that is?
There was pools.
You know what that is? That's the United States. That's the boys having a fucking shoot-off. Having a little shootout.
I think that's a drug lord saying, hey, listen, you keep messing with my traffic flow?
You sure it's not a redneck that was just done with it that day?
That'd be awesome if it was.
No, it wouldn't be awesome.
You know what it was?
They did, no.
Here's a couple NASCAR guys. Then their guy didn't win, so they went down and said, you know what? We're going to take care of some business.
Did Juan Pablo Montoya win?
Yeah, Juan Pablo. He didn't win.
Oh, man. I think we should skip the Ride and Dirty section today. Well, no, we can talk about it real quick.
We got to talk about it real quick. Arkansas. How much more issues can be at Arkansas?
Bobby Petrino and the company were riding dirty.
Right? Not only were they, two wide receivers and that tight end decided it'd be cool on camera in a dorm room to take college textbooks and computers from people's dorms.
You know what I think? I think they may have had a little... and then they're like, hey, Tyrell, let's go. Hey, go. Let's go.
Man, we can go get this computer for $5,000. Yeah, that's smart.
$5,000. Well,
lose your full ride scholarship.
Lose your scholarship, and now guess what you are? a ghetto brother.
Now, yeah, where are you going to play?
You a ghetto brother.
Savannah State?
That's it. Savannah State, no money, no pay.
No money, no pay.
So, let's talk a little NASCAR. And then we got a funny little story to tell.
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy
wins.
Johnson. Jimmy Johnson's no joke.
65th win. Hendrick Motorsports 200th.
200th win. Hendrick.
Second team to ever do that.
Hendrick knows what he's doing. In that sport,
Okay. Jimmy
he
Johnson.
figured out how to make that car go around as fast as it can go.
Is he doing it legally? That's
Well, no, they're cheating. They're all riding dirty. You know it. What's my?
Everybody cheats.
Everybody will cheat
Everybody cheats.
if we don't get caught.
Even Bayheim.
And speaking of, if you don't get caught, would you do something?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, my friend. If you were working in a hotel, you say you went down for the summer, you work in a hotel, and
I am.
yeah,
Open the door.
yeah, hey, yeah, you open up the door, and John Travolta. I don't know whether it was the old John Travolta or the new, because his physique has changed a lot over the years. Let's say the Pulp Fiction John Travolta is standing in the doorway, and he says, "Buddy, I say," he said, "I'll give you $10,000
To
take your weed, take care of business." What do you think about that, buddy?
It's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
10 grand.
Let me ask you something.
If nobody knew
If
what
no
you
one
doing.
tells, John Travolta. I mean, that's a hell of a story.
Yeah.
I think what happens is you go. Check it out. Because
Maybe you do the fake. You
But,
grab
you know,
the suitcase
was-
as your.
Was this playing in the background when he was like, "Hey man, how about 10 grand?" Anyway, we gotta get out of here. We're taking too much time. We got new cards. Take a look for them. You see them
We'll
anywhere.
be back on
See
Thursday.
them anywhere around town and such. We'll be back on Thursday. We're heading back up to Cincy soon.
Check out YouTube.
YouTube.
Check out
What else?
Facebook.
Damn. And if you're naked,
Come get some.
well, that too. If you're naked and you're not alone, it can be a good thing.
Something wrong
There's
with
something wrong with us.
something.
Thanks for joining the Huff and Nasty.
Give it to me.